All right, welcome to Story Time with Smokey. Today we are going to be going over the global Cypher, Berlin Cypher. This is the new song from Culture Clan. I just kind of want to go over it because there's certain parts that like I either have a story to or just like there's certain parts that I was just like, bro, it's really getting off. So I wanted to come highlight each person's kind of verse that I really enjoyed, showcase my own, then show you guys a new thing that we do have. And then if you would be so kind, please go listen to this song on the Culture Clan YouTube channel. Please give us a like, subscribe, all of that. Anybody that watches this, thank you very much. But yeah, let's get into this. This one's going to start with me. I start the record. Chat, G-O-D can't cross, come back. Yeah, all this B-roll. Some of it is mine. Like, I'll tell you which ones are mine. But, like, some of this B-roll, I'm clinging on for dear life. If you've seen In Berlin, I was trying to get to the hostel after a very bad night, and I'm lost in Germany. These men are out filming B-roll. This is where some of this footage comes from. Smokey, Culture Clan, 030, yeah. I've never seen that statue up close. I don't even know where that's at. Man, don't hear no chat. G-O-D can't cross, come back. Spark and smash. Berlin, Scotland, O-T-O-T, just touch that. Berlin, Scotland, O-T-O-T. If you don't know what O-T stands for, it's just out of town. So it's O-T-O-T, so it's like out of town. Because I just did Berlin, Scotland. Just touch that. Man, ain't G-O-D can't cross, come back. Like, cross God. Ain't no coming back. That's what that means. Love it. Sour and things get. And then when we was in the studio, that's what this line is. For Sour and things get ugly. So, like, I'll be honest, I don't remember what German means. But it's like, get angry. Like, if I get angry or, like, upset, then things get ugly. I believe it's, like, what Sour still means. But, like, I remember we was asking, like, yo, like, what are some German words we could use? Like, make our verses a little bit more, like, intertwined. And it was, like, Sauer. And it was like, Zawa. But the boy Keefy right there, the one you can see right there, $1 billion Platte, balaclava on, but not the point. When he says Zauer, it's got such a thick Germanic accent on it. But I think he's like half American or some shit like that. So like when I hear him speak, he sounds very normal. But then he can put on like this thick German accent. It's just like, what the fuck? Get ugly, dead my man, and go kiss Mumsy. Hard work, man, don't know about comfy. Ice cognac and Bundes, FRC consumer. That was me, that ain't no rumor. Front page channel 5 of Cooper. Buck up cities, laying down countries. Playing games can get you W. Bellied up like man on smoke. EA6, that's O3O. All right, so EA6 is Edinburgh. That's the part of Edinburgh I live in currently. Doxing the fuck out of myself. 030 is their particular area that them boys come from in Berlin as well. So this was like the studio we was doing this all just running gun. Like this is real rugged and thugging it. Like, yo, we maybe been in the studio maybe like an hour at this point. I remember when they put the beat on, the drums for this, like Amor just was doing some drums in the next room and you just hear the drums come through. It was like, what is this? What is this? So good. So next up is Keefy. Ich bin so sauer, hau mein Faust in der Mauer, mach ich schnell, weil es dauert, wenn der King einbauer, steht der Pader so sauer, mach deine Tasche dann sauber, mach deine Tasche dann sauber, my niggas sind Räuber, my niggas sind Bandit. That's my favorite part of his verse, because I thought he said all my niggas in Bundies or some shit like that. Like it's like a city or some shit. So when I got like the lyrics and I seen what the lyrics were, I was like, that's hard. Like I don't even know what it means. All my niggas in Bundy, that shit sound hard. All my niggas in Bundy, Darum guck wie ich push und ich kick, jeder mich hat Hunger. Wegen sucht ja, ich geb ihm sein Fick-Play-Track wegen Hummer. Hey. Alright, so his verse, because I've never like I have the English translations in the Culture Clan YouTube channel, like it's on there, but I don't like actually. I never read them because not that I don't care, but I just enjoy it so much in German that I'm just like I just want to know the German version, and then you can just tell me what it means in English. But if I read it, it'll just like I feel like I'm just never gonna forget. But it's so good. Oh, yeah, it's one of my favorite verses.
One of those days, no one talk to me. Best touch, I swear I'm dropping it. Far too quiet for far too long. I swear my life's gone awfully. Got no money, mom is dying. Feel like all for me, man, it's not always sunny. Any cunt that thinks they're funny might get one in the chin and a fit in her tummy.
Yo, when I heard this shit for the first time, I was like, why, nigga? That's a little like, it's a little open, it's a little raw. But I'm just like, where we're going for like the angst and energy. I was like, it makes total sense why you don't got no goddamn time for no bullshit, because the shit you dealing with. And then my favorite part of the song is right here. Well, I guess not the song, because this is one of those rare times where I'm just like, I know I'm a song with a bunch of other people, but I really like my verse. Really like my verse. But then other people have parts of their verses that I just really fucking enjoy, like that bun deets deets. And then here comes Cooks.
It's not always sunny. Any cunt that thinks they're funny might get one in the chin and a fit in her tummy. Fuck hanging about, knock a boy down.
Dude, you have no idea. Like, it's such a basic bar. But I'll be walking around and niggas say, fuck hanging about, knock a boy down. I'm like, fucking right. I don't even knock a boy down. It's so basic. But it holds such a sentiment of like, I'm not playing, I'ma knock me a nigga down. I'm like, yeah. Then sit in the mummy.
The mummy, fuck a street fighter, man, I get dumpy on Chumley. Man, I hate fucking about, don't play cheeky monkey. Man, I get smacked, if a boy wanna go move cunty.
Fick den Staat, will dich nur steuern. Was ein Kopfweger will seine Steuern. Sie nehmen dir weg, doch du bist der...
Hey, that nigga Gianni cut. So, Gianni, he was working on his verse because I was like, I don't know. We put a little 50p in cut back. And he wrapped up the verse because it's like, bro, your verse is hard. He's like, I don't know. I was like, cuz the verse is hard. And then the way he come in is so good.
Fucking about, don't play cheeky monkey. Man, I get smacked, if a boy wanna go move cunty.
Fick den Staat, will dich nur steuern. Was ein Kopfweger will seine Steuern. Sie nehmen dir weg, doch du bist der Räuber. Bin ein Berliner, konkret ein Säuler. Ich früher mit Brüdern am Block ab. Heute mit Habibus aus Schottland. Ein Pollack hat eingestellt, hoppla. Rapper sind nicht so besonders. Sollen sie mich anzeigen, Pop-Up. Dann mach ich aus Tätern paar Opfer. Wieso?
Yo, if you have headphones or a good enough system, when this nigga part of this nigga verse, after he say hoopla, after he say that shit, the bass and lows in this one,
Ich früher mit Brüdern am Block ab. Heute mit Habibus aus Schottland. Ein Pollack hat eingestellt, hoppla. Rapper sind nicht so besonders. Sollen sie mich anzeigen, Pop-Up. Dann mach ich aus Tätern paar Opfer. Wieso seid ihr so am Stottern? Ja, du weißt, ich bin der nicht Stopp macht. Ich fahr fort, weil ich hab Vorfahrt. Und TikToker werden gedockert. Ich fuck Pakete ab, so wie das Zollamt. Bruder, glaub mir, ich lasse nicht locker.
Alright, so our resident fatty boy. There's no disrespect, cuz name is Fatty Bevy. I'm not trying to disrespect OG. But, so resident Fatty Bevy in the verse. He's got a part in this verse that, like, he is our resident lover boy. He's actually going to say it in this verse. But he has a part that, like, if he wanted to be on Grease, like, I even gave him the bars of, like, how it should have been constructed if he wanted to be on Grease. And he was like, that's not me, Jern. And I was like, fair enough. But you've chosen all the right words to make it Grease if you wanted to. I just want you to know it's available to you. And he's like, nah, I'm good.
Zucker werden gedockert, ich fuck Pakete ab, so wie das Zollamt. Bruder, glaub mir, ich lasse nicht locker.
Came out to work and clear my head cause I can't get a bitch straight off my mind. She said she was feeling me big time, still broke up 4 times. Call me a bitch for being in love and telling Cook and Jern. But I'm with 4 Berlin boys and I still tell man that my heart is hurt. Stone-faced lover boy, don't get me twisted. Smoke, drink, alcohol, get my spirits lifted. Shifted, heartfelt chords to heartfelt.
When he said, get my spirits lifted, shifted, I'm trying to tell you. When he came to me with that stone-faced lover boy, don't get me twisted, smoke, drink, alcohol, get this. Oh, he could have gone so demon time. Especially with the shifted, lifted. It was right there. It was right there. But he did his thing. But I just have to say that's my favorite part of his verse. Don't get me twisted.
Tell man that my heart is hurt. Stone-faced lover boy, don't get me twisted. Smoke, drink, alcohol, get my spirits lifted. Shifted, heartfelt chords to heartfelt words. Absurd, show me a man that's put in the work. I made the same tables turn.
Now this is where I really like my verse. I really do. I really fucking like my verse. This nigga Riyadh though. Riyadh's verse, boy. Oh, come on, give it to
absurd. Show me a man that's put in the work. I made the same tables turn.
Bau ein Rauch, ein Smoke, den Sticky, run the city. Neben mir Rapper nur Deko. Flow weiß 3-1 auf dem Trikot. Von Hohenzollern bis nach Edinburgh. International zitter nicht. Road to Gold, so wie Larry Bird. Ich kann schlafen, wenn ich tot bin. Fick auf dich und deinen Gegenwind. Der liebe Gott ist mein Gegengift. Shooting Star, so wie Kenny Douglas. Big Moves, keine Reden schwingen. Was hast du dir vor?
If you don't know, Shooting Stars is a local Scottish football team. I don't know if it's like on a national level or whatever, but Cuz already watched Cuz. Like Kenny Dalglish is a player from the Shooting Stars. So this Shooting Stars Kenny Dalglish line is got so many layers to it, and the fact that our German homie already knew this, and then the Scottish boys came over, was mad because like our boy Lee, when he heard that shit, he was like, did that nigga just say Kenny Dalglish? Like, I don't know who Cuz is. He's like, he played for Scotland. I'm like, oh, say word. It's crazy bar, though. Crazy bar. Now, wheel it. Let me hear this nigga verse again.
Words absurd.
It's too good.
Show me a man that's put in the work. I made the same tables turn.
Bau ein Rauch, ein Smoke, den Sticky, run the city. A la Nero, neben mir Rapper nur Deko. Flow weiß 3-1 auf dem Trikot. Von Hohenzollern bis nach Edinburgh. International zitter nicht. Road to Gold, so wie Larry Bird. Ich kann schlafen, wenn ich tot bin. Fick auf dich und deinen Gegenwind. Der liebe Gott ist mein Gegengift. Shooting Star, so wie Kenny Douglas. Big Moves, keine Reden schwingen. Was hast du dir vorgestellt? Wir wurden geboren dafür, dicker Ehre gebührt. Mit dem Tritt durch die Tür kassieren wir fette Gebühren. Yeah, yeah.
Got me feeling raging sour, cause I've not had sleep for hours. Woke up in a bad one, smoke up flowers, using rotation, getting power.
This boy, I'm telling on this nigga. If somebody watched, I'm telling on this nigga. This nigga done missed 2 flights. By the time you see him on camera right now, Cuz has missed 2 flights. Cuz was supposed to fly with us to fucking... Nah, he flying the next day, or like later the day. Like he couldn't get on the flights we was on. So he got his leaving flight. But his leaving flight was like connected out of Dublin or some shit like that. Cuz missed 2 flights from Dublin and bought extra tickets. Cuz was like, I'm not missing this trip. So we was at a certain point, he was like, Cuz, just go home. Just like go back home. You're wasting money. Not because we didn't want him there, but it's like, bro, you keep missing flights, my nigga. That's why he says, got me feeling raging sour. I've not had sleep for hours. Cuz it's really been up. Catching fucking airplanes. He did film the Risk It music video while he was missing flights, but still, nigga was missing flights.
Yeah, yeah. Got me feeling raging sour, cause I've not had sleep for hours. Woke up in a bad one, smoke up flowers, using rotation, getting powered. The truth's gonna come for the game, that's ours. We're turning it on like Austin Powers.
When he wrote that line,
empowered. The truth's gonna come for the game, that's ours. We're turning it on.
I was like, boy, you too young for that reference. You too, like, Austin Powers was out like 4 years before this nigga even breathed the air. What? That's crazy.
Like Austin Powers, now we're never cowards. You can get too far with your champagne showers, cause we're not in France, Patch, Beckenbauer. 1,000 Ks from the Eiffel Tower, cause I'm...
The studio is literally 1,000 Ks away from the Eiffel Tower. That's how, like, Tap, my homie, went for the verse. It's 1,000 Ks from the Eiffel Tower to there. Now, as a person from California, when you put K on the back of some shit, it means that you, like, it's a killer, it's a negative. Like, you don't fuck with it. So when he first said this shit, he's like, you get the fuck with your champagne showers, because we're not in France, Petch, Back and Bowers. 1,000 Ks from the Eiffel Tower. I heard it initially like that, but it was like 1,000 Ks for the Eiffel Tower. I was just like, bro, what have these French people done to you? Like, they have really fucking pissed you off. Because 1,000 Ks for the Eiffel Tower is crazy. And he was like, no, it's 1,000 Ks from. I was like, oh, it's still hard. But like where I'm from, bro, you was on smoke for this verse.
I'm off the wall, what's Mauer? Nah, not been driving.
If you didn't know, Mauer means wall.
1,000 Ks from the Eiffel Tower, cause I'm off the wall, what's Mauer? Nah, not been driving vans. E86, that's all free, that's bread and flour.
You can, that's ours. Big boop, 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 this is me. My skin is just so blown out, cuz. Man look like Michael Jackson by the wrist, like Jesus. Big Keefy. Our boy Cook. Come on. That's Big Gianni G. Fatty Bevy. Fatty Bevy, don't leave clubs alone. Ay, kissing chicas and then take them home. Oh, oh. That's another song we worked on while we was there. Oh, so good. Big Riad. And it's pronounced do. It means black in Gaelic, because there's Gaelic and Gaelic, or Gaelic and Gaelic, yeah. And in Gaelic, it means black. That's how you say it. It's pronounced do. It's not dub H. It's not dub. It's do, just so you guys know. But yeah, also produced by Coco Swells, also produced by More Beats, with a wee little bit of touch from Andrew Black on that track. But this is what I did in Berlin, or at least one of the things. So I've got another music video coming soon called In the Mood that we did while we was in Berlin. I feel like that's going to be the end of everything we did in Berlin, because we did the In Berlin music video, we did the Cypher, we did In the Mood. Those, I believe, are the only music videos we did out there. And then we did some other songs, but those are the only visuals I believe we captured while we were there. That said, though, I just wanted to kind of just go over the song, highlight some of my favorite parts, and just more so just like try and flag up, like, the homies is doing some good stuff. Like, am I on a song? Sure. Like, is it great that I get to be, like, alongside some of these artists, or, like, get to participate and watch some of the homies, like, kind of do their thing? I'm ecstatic, but I'm actually more happy to kind of just show off, like, look what the homies is doing. Do I get to be there? Sure. But, like, for the homies, please go check out their stuff individually. Please go to the Culture Clan channel and go check out this music video in its entirety without me yapping over it. And please leave us a comment, subscribe. If you would be kind enough to share it and tag the boys in it, or just tag Culture Clan when you do share it, that would be great. That said, that's it for us on this one. Thank you for joining me. Please hit that like, subscribe. Patreon's in the description, and I'll see you on the next one. I'm out of here. Peace.